Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our last match of the weekend, but not the last match of group stage. It is Hippo Cup 9 Z10a or Z10a over here in Canada. D-rank tax versus egg tarts, as we've got the players in the lobby and we are getting into the roles. There's been quite a few matches that have been played in this group already. I believe Z10 D-rank A have won one match 5-2 against Job Hunters, and they actually lost in tiebreaker against Funya Merake. Now, if they manage to win this one, they should be in a pretty good spot. Usually in these groups where you play each other team once, 2-1 will get you through the group most of the time, unless a team goes 0-3. So it's not a guarantee, but if they win here, they're going to be in a pretty good spot. Egg Tarts, on the other hand, they've played one match and they lost 5-2 against Job Hunters. So every match now is a must-win for Egg Tarts. If they do lose this match, they are almost, I mean, not mathematically eliminated, but like 99% chance eliminated. But it is going to be C2 versus C29, so it's potentially a tall ask here, as the Egg Tarts are going to win the role at the very least. I am iFlame, joined by the lovely Juno for this one. How's it going?
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. And yeah, starting off this match, a really tough mountain to climb here for Egg Tarts, being that C29 coming into the group stage. With this low of an SR pool, you never know, especially with a lot of short maps being you just need that consistency overall to really lock in those FCs, especially on the score V1, because the combo is going to matter so much more than it would in a score V2 setting. But Z10a D-rank tax over here. Let me just read out this roster, as we'll see why this is our number 2 seed, the Captain Hifkill. Of course, for the namesake Z10a, Akuma, no Tenchi, Satsuki, Musky, Kie, Istia, Defi, and Nux. And yeah, this being, we're going to be seeing bans coming out here on the side of Egg Tarts. Might want to go for some of those longer picks to ban out. Or maybe they do want to go for some of those longer picks to go for more of the consistency. It's going to be a Hard Rock 4 ban, so taking away the CS 6.5 2011 really awkward style cut map. So we're going to be taking that away, and it's going to be ABAB. So we're going to be seeing a ban of Nomad 1. This is going to be like an EV size fiery raid game map. That Nomad 1 taken away. And I believe the next ban will be going to Egg Tarts. So we'll see what they decide to take out. But you see some shorter maps being taken out early on. We'll see if other short maps like that Fremont 4 or a few of the DTs also get taken out. It's going to be Nomad 5.
Man, we're not going to get to see Fly. That is a banger grid map. We need more grid maps in tournaments. But not going to get it this time around. And then we're just waiting on the last ban for C10a D-rank tax. We'll see if they do just want to target some of those nomads. I think when you're the higher seeded team against the lower seeded team, you kind of just want to target the easiest maps in the pool and use that kind of higher skill cap, higher consistency to try to use the lower seeded teams. But it's going to be that Hard Rock 3, which is going to be a CS 5.2 Hard Rock map, Puppet Theater.
Yeah, taking away more of a streamier. It's going to be Fremont 4 straight away. So going for one of the shortest maps in the pool, this being Bill Wirtz here.
Yeah, it's the weekend, June. I'm not ready for school. There's not supposed to be any school today.
No. I mean, I'm not in school anymore, so I wouldn't know. But I haven't been in school for a while.
Yeah, it helps when you do extra school.
Yes.
But, a few extra years. But regardless, it's going to be I think a pretty strong pick for Z10a. The free mods tend to be good options. As a reminder, you only need 2 mods, whether those be Hiddens or Hard Rocks. In our last match, we saw quite a few over mods. We saw Hiddens, we saw Hard Rocks, we saw Hidden Hard Rocks, but basically almost everybody took mods. I expect to see a couple less over mods here. I mean, we'll probably still see quite a lot of over mods from z10a derank tax, but maybe less so from Egg Tarts as the lobby starts to fill out. Hifkill, Musty, Akuma, and I don't know how you are supposed to pronounce that name. We'll say Slide for z10a. Sure. Someone in the chat can correct us if we're butchering it, which is always possible.
Yeah. And yeah, I think just going for these shorter picks, we'll be able to see how much the skill cap is going to take into account. Reminder that I know you've probably watched plenty of Hippo Cup this weekend already, but it is score v1. So
yes.
This being such a short map, every combo matters that much more. So even the difference between missing on 200 combo between 210 combo can make a world of a difference here.
Yeah. And, you know, somebody in the chat said it's probably side, but, you know, don't know how reliable that source is. It is coming from, you know, a random called side Osu. Probably unrelated. So into the first map we go. It's going to be free mod 4. We'll see what the mods look like here, as Side is going to be the last player for Egg Tarts, and we do see a whole lot of over mods. Hidden Hard Rock on Fie, Akuma, Loom, and Side, as well as Loom and Reptier. Frankly, the only one on the no mod, and then we've got Hard Rock for Hifkill, Hidden for Akuma. So we continue to see good mod variety throughout this match. We can see this one is incredibly aim heavy. It's relatively easy to start off. It's pretty short as well. You see we're already a quarter of the way into the map, and it is still going to be 4-way FCs on both sides, but the aim should start to get a little bit trickier towards the end, so we're going to have to watch out for any late stage misses. But for now, both teams holding strong. Loom, Reptier, the first two to miss. That's going to be a big swing as z10a are going to start to really want to run away with this one, as they are showing no signs of stopping in this map. Over before you know it. There's only about 5 seconds left, and with that miss from Reptier, z10a are going to take this one.
Yeah, very short blitz pick at the beginning here, as we see four scores of score v1. Like, if this was like, we see a 4-way FC, 2 double S's on the side of z10a derank, and like this score, it's one of those really odd scenarios where the score v1 score is so much less than what the score v2 score would have been, true. Which is hilarious. But it was actually quite interesting for a while, because Egg Tarts, when it was still an 8-way across the board, Egg Tarts was technically leading on the accuracy. You see the SS on the no mod from Frank Lee, so definitely just came down to those 2 misses from Reptier and Loom there on the side of Egg Tarts. So z10a, first map here, best of 9, so first 5 points will win.
Yeah, unfortunately for Egg Tarts, the accuracy very rarely ends up mattering in these score v1 matches unless the combos are dead even, which is why you tend to see score v2, because you know, we love accuracy players. So we'll see what Egg Tarts goes for their next pick here. They do have options. I suspect based on their bans, they're probably going to be avoiding some of the Hard Rocks, potentially, seeing as they banned out that No Mod 5, some of the more gimmicky or kind of lower AR maps. So I don't expect to see things like Free Mod 1 or you know, even No Mod 6 out of that. I would love to see the No Mod 6. That's a really fun storyboard map, but I don't know. I mean, it's honestly not a bad pick for Egg Tarts, because it's mechanically not that difficult if you're well practiced on the map. It's just the unusualness of having to play all these different rhythm games within Osu. We're going to be getting free mod 3, so a bit of a moot point. And this is going to be, I'm not going to pronounce that name. Yeah, Speed.
Minstrel Speed map. Well, Speed for what 6.2 stars can give you. This, I believe, 240 BPM on the BPM counter, and there's the this is the new set. Well, new set in quotation marks. It's from like 2022 or something like that. But this being a classic Ocean song, I would say Minstrel featured artist, of course, we love that. And yeah, I would say there's like 3 or 4 bursts that are 9 notes long, maybe a 13-note burst one, but this really just being a mechanics focused map here, and I feel like we're going to be seeing less hard rocks on this, although with it can get maybe a little bit more dense with the hidden and the no mod, but I feel like at this SR that shouldn't be much of a problem for these players.
To be honest, I do feel like at this stage in the tournament, and I think on a map like this, we're going to see quite a few hidden hard rocks still. I don't think the hard rock adds so much difficulty that it's going to scare most of these players away. Although, I certainly, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see a similar amount of hidden hard rocks as we did last time, but I will find out shortly. It is going to be actually only one hidden hard rock for a side, the hard rock only on Hifkill and VA, and then we've got hidden only on Loom and Akuma, so it is going to be 3 mods apiece for each team, but a lot less open mods than I was expecting personally, so I guess teams not feeling as comfortable on this one. Loom is going to find the early miss, but these early misses aren't quite as impactful compared to the last map. They're going to have plenty of time to recover.
Yeah, I feel like with the OD going up to 10 on these 240 bursts, you would think it might not scare off the players, but also it could. It just makes it that much easier to possibly wiggle off of a burst, or even though the CS is higher on this, I believe it sits at 3.5, so it's not too much of a jump CS-wise, but the accuracy as well with the 80-10 on 240 bursts can be a factor there. And players maybe just wanting to take it safe after the last 3 mod pick and take the more secure no mod.
Yeah, this is not a long map either. We're already reaching the halfway point, and aside from that early miss from Loom, it's been pretty smooth sailing for both teams. Frankly, had some early struggles with the accuracy, but has recovered nicely, so that shouldn't matter too much. And it is once again the 4-way SC from Z10a. I mean, Egg Tarts, they're playing well, but something has to give if they want to secure this point, and the rest of this map is honestly not that much more difficult than what we've seen so far, so there is certainly potential for another 4-way for Z10a, but as we come to the last section of the map, there's going to be CA who finds a miss. Loom has the combo to bring this one back. It should flip over in favor of Egg Tarts, assuming they can hold on to their combos.
Yeah, there aren't any breaks coming out on the side of Egg Tarts, and there it goes over. It's going to be looks like it's going to be a pick for Egg Tarts. This was Egg Tarts' pick, so it looks like they are going to be taking this into the end of the map. VA did recover back with some combo, but it's not going to be enough. About 2 million points in favor of Egg Tarts here.
Yeah, it is a very, very strong team score. Only 2 FCs, but I mean, frankly, in Looms, we're basically right there with near FCs, and all it takes on these earlier stage pools is a 1 miss to swing
one slider break.
The other teams here. Yeah, 1 slider break, not even a miss. Imagine losing with 4 S ranks. Satsuki says, "Yeah, you're fat, bro." Yeah, it's kind of toxic.
Oh, man. Rough out here.
Yeah, damn. Poor PA.
Oh. But yeah,
okay.
back to Z10a's pick here. They picked a very short map, more aim-focused map. So we'll see if they decide to go that route, or maybe they decide to go into the DT pool a little bit. But going off of a speed pick there, you never know what they're going to go for here. And because that was so close, yeah, we are going to go for DT4. I think they're just going for short maps here.
Yeah, we're speed running. That's what I like to see. We've got big lunch plans.
Yeah, big lunch plans.
This is going to be Eureka, baby. TV size, 58-second map. This one is our AR 10.3 pick and 267 BPM. I believe this is the map that has the disgustingly hard intro, and then the rest of the map is Well, I say like consistently hard, like relatively hard compared to the rest of the map, which is mostly free. Although last match we saw everybody nail the intro, and then we got one miss right in the middle, which ended up losing them the map. So it could be similar here.
Yeah, it's all about just staying consistent all the way through, and this map being 58 seconds, Z10A derank packs going to be trying to ace the shortest maps. Yeah, and yeah, there's not much more to say. This is the 10.3 check. We do see Defi coming in here on the side of Z10A, but it's mostly just been Hippo, PA, and Akuma on the Z10A side. We do see Uzachi coming in on the Egg side for their first play of the match, I believe, and we'll be getting into this as soon as Duprima coming in for Egg Tarts here.
Yeah, 2 first appearances, at least for this match. And this map, again, is going to be over before you know it. The intro is going to be the real big test. And so if everybody survives the intro, we could potentially see 8 FCs, as it is actually going to be frankly coming in after all.
Yeah. Just waiting for these players to ready up here. Looks like we might have some technical issues here. We're just waiting for side to restart the game. Potentially going to get underway. It's so funny because this part is taking like way longer than the actual map will be, which I find quite hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've listened to the full map like 3 times now.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to listen to it a couple more times before this map gets started. And then again during the map. So I hope you guys are all Eureka Baby enjoyers.
Yeah. Yeah, Z10A going into this, going for more of those skill cap type maps, we could see them go in for like I think Flamenco House is one of the more tricky maps of this pool, so that could be something to decide to go for. And with Egg Tarts banning out one of the hard rocks, or they banned out more precision, so that I guess both teams banned out a hard rock map, or we could see them go for something like a no mod 4 pick, which is a little bit more mechanically demanding on the finger control side. Oh, we have a map. Here it is, folks. We see a couple of hidden DTs here. Okay. This has kind of gotten to the point where, okay, it looks like they're just playing the map 3v4.
Alright, so it is absolutely cooked for Egg Tarts then. I mean, everybody on Z10A survives the intro. I mean, wait, I don't think it is a 3v4 because these... What is going on with this score? It's only... And obviously I don't have 9 million. But
yeah,
this is going to be a point for Z10A because it's a 3v4, no question about that. But yeah, this score bar is all over the place.
Yeah, this will have to be manually inputted after, but we do see a break from PA, but breaks on Uzachi and side as well, so it's not really going to matter with the 3 FCs going on the side of Z today. And there's the map again. Like that map took like a fraction of the time that it would have actually. So it's going to be a point for Z10A. So yeah, just sort of unfortunate circumstances here. I mean, get in the lobby and be ready. That's all I got to say about that. rules exist for a reason.
Yeah, the timers are there, and I don't actually know if I don't think you get it. Probably get a timeout at this stage. But yeah, follow the timers. But I mean, ultimately, to be quite honest, I don't think it mattered. I think z10a were winning that one anyways. They had 3 FCs. Tarts had multiple breaks on their side. And then Duprima joined the wrong multiplayer. So yeah, that's just unfortunate for Egg Tarts. You know, make sure you're joining the right multiplayer lobby within the allotted time. Or if you're having issues and are not going to join the lobby in their allotted time, get one of your teammates to ask for a timeout, assuming you're allowed one. But we're going to be moving on to the next map. Egg Tarts are only down 2-1, man. This is z10a's pick anyways, so it is honestly not that disastrous. They can go right back to the speed after that like really strong, what was it, GT4 performance?
What is going to happen now? We play the next map now.
We play
We go next. We sure go next. Yup. We're going to keep listening to Eureka Baby until they figure out what's going on.
Oh, I love it. Don't you just love Eureka Baby, isn't it? Just a musical masterpiece.
Oh, yes, of course. Fremont 2. Going into another relatively short map. This is... I would say this is the closest thing we have to a hidden density check on AR9. But also just some light tech elements. This being a OPP map, has some weird sliders in it, but nothing these players haven't played before in a tournament, especially on the side of z10a. Are we starting to take over-unders on how long it's going to take us to get into the map?
How many more? At least we have a new song, you know? That's something.
Okay. And the song is longer than 58 seconds.
Man, do you remember when we thought this would be a short match? Feels like so long ago now.
Yeah. We had
Burger
lunch
with salad would go hard right about now. We did have lunch to attend to, but it's okay.
Yes.
We
have Osu to play as well.
Yes. Some things are more important than lunch, such as Eureka Baby.
Bull and Eagle now.
Yes.
And hopefully 4 players in on the side of Egg Tarts.
Hopefully. There are 4 players in the lobby, as long as one of them doesn't, leave right before we start.
Yeah. Well, the other option would have been is that when the timer ran out, they just gave the point to z10a. That was the other option.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been ideal.
Yeah. But one thing to note, we do see Musty coming in for the first time this match. Very cool player. Can relate to Musty a lot in our is long-standing in the Osu world.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a France versus Brazil lobby going on, except for Akuma, of course. But otherwise, Satsuki, PA, Musty. You've got three of the French OWC players.
Yep.
We'll see what they can do. Musty, it makes a lot of sense. Is a very capable aim player. And is showing that early on with an early SS, but a couple players still holding that good accuracy. Actually, just 2 now, as Satsuki is the other one. No misses for Egg Tarts. It's going to be a pretty good start, and this is one of the longer maps we've seen played, so this combo is going to start to build, but it's not very dense, so you can't get that big of a combo lead. There's the first miss from Loom, and that is going to be 200 combo and quite impactful. The score lead is really going to start to grow for z10a.
Yeah, longest map we've seen, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Love it. But yeah, good to see the second miss actually coming out from Muskie here on the side of z10a. Though they still do have a little bit of a lead here, but it's going to come back with Loom's bigger accuracy as well. It looks like, is it Fie that's just about 10 combo behind the other FCs in the lobby? As well, there's a little bit of a multiplier advantage here where we have a hidden and a hidden hard rock on the side of z10a, as it is going to flicker back and forth right now. So the next miss really decides what's going to happen here. It's going to be Fie finding miss. There's a little bit, it's going to be traded out by Red TA, so that is going to quell the score lead for Egg Tarts a little bit.
But Egg Tarts are absolutely in control. If they don't find a miss on the ending, they should be able to close this one out, but it could still go back over. It's only 500,000 points, and with the combos this big, that could flip in a second. Everybody hitting this ending, it's honestly not that difficult, and it's missable, but they should be okay. Moment of truth here for Egg Tarts. This would be such a big point for them.
Yeah, it's the two Hard Rock FCs on the side of Egg Tarts right now. Okay. VA finds another break, so that's going to be it.
This is the second point from Egg Tarts against the number 2 seeded team. Yep. And I mean, quickly putting the, that last map, that 3v4, in the rear view mirror, as it's clearly not affected their mental too much. Good to see some mental resilience from them after having something like that happen. And now it's going to be z10a with the pick. They're going to go for a quick no mod 6. That is going to be Bad Apple. Oh, this is the banger where you play like 10 different game modes. Which I honestly do not know the names of a lot of the games in this no mod 6 map, but maybe somebody else does.
I know Osu.
Yes, there are forms of Osu. I think there's 3 of them. There's Taiko, Catch, and Osu Standard, and then a whole lot of other rhythm games that I do not know the names of, but vaguely recognize.
Yep.
It's okay. Someone in the chat surely knows them all.
Yeah. Thank you to our amazing streamer who is making sure that we get to see all the storyboards. And the desktop.
Yeah. This is the standard Windows desktop background. Love it.
Yep. Amazing. And
the hidden is completely irrelevant on this map as well, which is fun.
Yeah.
But you also can't see the combos or the map timer for almost the entirety of the map, so we're just gonna have to keep an eye on the scores and whether or not anybody's name flashes red with a miss.
True. So, well, this is actually one of the longer maps that we've had so far. This is sitting just over 3.5 minutes, so
yeah,
a little bit more of a consistency test here.
Yeah, in a way. It's some kind of consistency.
Yeah. Mental consistency.
Yes, mental consistency for sure. Because you're not wrong, right? The actual mechanics in this map are relatively easy. Just the map itself is so strange and unusual that you definitely need to have put some practice into it to be able to play it consistently. But especially for these players, I think once you do have it down consistently, it should be relatively easy as long as you don't misread any of the game modes. And we saw in our last match as well quite a few FCs. I think we saw 6 out of 8 FCs on this map, if I'm not mistaken. And so wouldn't be surprised to see quite a few here. Of course, we do start off with Osu Catch.
No, this is BMS.
Oh, you're so right. It is not Catch.
I do know this one.
Thank goodness for Juno. Hey, look, there are objects falling from the sky. It might as well be Catch.
As long as you think about it, it's just an alt map, right?
True. I mean, honestly, the misted hidden does not matter. I mean, in theory, it matters somewhat because of the score multiplier, but like realistically, it's going to be completely irrelevant because hidden doesn't do anything here.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Anyways, we should hopefully start shortly.
Yeah.
Like we could run this map with no hiddens and it would be the same experience.
Because does the hidden actually like
No,
do
no,
anything?
not
No.
at all.
But does it affect the score?
It does technically affect the score because it's like a tiny multiplier, but like when's the last time the hidden multiplier was relevant? I'm gonna like eat my words, and it's gonna be like end up being extremely relevant in this match now.
Yeah. All right. Start off with BMS again.
And I think this is the only game for quite a while that we're going to be able to see the combos. So enjoy it while it lasts.
I can still see it.
Oh yeah, there's one more game. Oh, it's going to be Frank Lee with the first miss. Lee just misaiming the cursor, has the tapping correct, potentially over aims.
Yep.
Into the DDR now, frankly, yet another miss. And it is the kind of thing, because it's such an unusual map, if you are not like well practiced on it, it is very easy to kind of misread what's going on, misaim, and find quite a few misses like we're seeing from Frankly. Otherwise, it's a 7-way FC. And actually, you can see the combo for quite a bit longer than I remember. It's still back for the time being.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Oh, yeah, goodbye.
Frankly, has found another miss. And so it is going to be kind of a 3v4 here. Oh, Reptile as well now.
I haven't seen any more misses from other players yet, so we'll see.
Well, right now it's only side holding for egg tarts. Unfortunately, Loon and Reptile both missed from the Taiko game mode, whereas it's still a 4-way FC for Z10a. And I believe we get our combos back on screen towards the end. For the time being, as you can see by the score, Z10a are up by a pretty big amount. Now we've got catch.
Yeah. Oh, it's the song that's making that sound. It sounded like a fire alarm for a second. I was like...
the chirping, yeah. We get combos back, and as you can see, it's a travesty for egg tarts.
So tragic.
Yeah, but it is fun to watch, I must say.
Yeah. And I have no clue what this game is.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they're clicking on this screen. Oh, goodbye combos.
Yeah. Combos, but not relevant here. I mean, the score lead is so massive that it doesn't matter. Got some...
what's that?
I know this game, but I'm blanking on the name of it. I've played this one a few times, but I could not tell you the name right now.
Oh, Akuma finding this. But yeah, everybody else on...
Yeah, it just doesn't matter.
Egg tarts. As we play Osu Standard as a storyboard, question mark?
Yeah.
Oh, trombone
game, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, see, a lot of these games I recognize, I just don't know the actual names of them off the top of my head. Trombone game is a pretty easy name to remember.
Yeah. And this map winding down now. I will say, like, I'm not surprised by the full combos on the side of Z10a, but very impressed by the by the SSs on Satsuki and Fie here.
Yeah. Very impressive scores. And surprise, surprise, the hidden multipliers did not make a difference. Poor Frankly just did not have a good time on that map.
No. Nope.
But egg tarts do have the next pick. I mean, it was still a Z10A pick, so it really is not the end of the world for egg tarts to lose that one. I mean, it feels a little bit bad to lose by that many points, but that's the nature of Score V1. So egg tarts should be able to hit back with a pick of their own. I mean, they've got a few options. They could go for either a speed focus pick or an aim focus pick, as we're going to turn all these storyboards off for the next map.
Yeah, I think in terms of faster maps, obviously the entire DT pool is still open, so they didn't have the greatest time on Fremont 3, but that's sort of a moot point because they played that 3v4. So we could see them maybe go for that. It's going to be DT2, so they're going to be going for, oh gosh, Yamanobori Kibu.
Yeah, I think you got it. This is also 240 BPM, so right around similar BPM to that Fremont 3. Although I'm not sure if this one is quite as bursty, although I'm not super familiar with the map.
That's a few. It's I think one of the main sticking points of this is that we're going to be seeing very high accuracies with that AR8 OD6. So only going up to 8.4 for this. So I think we're going to be seeing quite a few high accuracies on this. But this being a 2011 map here, so very awkward style here.
Yeah, it definitely seems a lot more kind of reading and potentially finger control heavy. So we're just waiting on the last player for Z10A. And it's going to be Suzuki. Z10A seems to be just running this core of this French core plus Akuma.
Yeah, we haven't seen. Who have we not seen? We haven't seen the man himself, Z10A. No, we haven't seen Istia or Nux. So.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't always need all of your players present when there's 4 spots to fill, and you're and like it's group stage, so see. Oh, do we have another abort again? Come on, guys. Okay, but this time it was a Z10A abort.
Ah, lovely.
Those lunch plans are starting to slowly drift off.
They're not looking good, you know.
Oh man, you're supposed to have pho for lunch.
Man, sounds so good. One day.
Yeah, one day. Man. All right, surely we can play a 2-minute long map now, right, guys?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right, getting into the DT2 here. About 2 minutes long, 240 BPM. And yeah, should be a relatively comfortable map AR-wise for these players. Maybe a little bit dense even. That's crazy to think of.
Yeah, and definitely could be a little bit trickier on this one, so I have to keep an eye on that, but map should be relatively easy to start out. Definitely picks up a little bit more towards the end. For now, just going to be easy going.
We do see those high accuracies across the board, except for Uzachi sitting down at the 98.5, which for this map, being at OD6 pre-DT, so 8.4, is quite low considering the rest of the lobby. Still seeing one double S on the board here. Won't say on who, just not cursing.
Yeah, I mean, it really is just going to come down to that first miss. The combo's pretty high at this point. I don't expect to see an 8-way, but I mean, it is possible on a map like this. But we are getting into a lot trickier patterns, much higher spacing sections now, so this is where there is big miss potential, and it's going to be Uzachi finding that first miss. Z10a going to start to run away with this one because that miss is not traded back, and frankly finds the next one, so it's looking rough for Egg Tarts now.
Yeah. This was more, I think, what we expected to see out of this match here, being z10a just having a little bit more of that consistent skill cap here. Not that this map is particularly difficult for them, but coming into the end, still the two FCs on Side and Moon here for Egg Tarts, but it's going to be a 4-way on the side of z10a derank here. Hey, good. I didn't curse any of them. That's good.
Yeah, it's going to be match point for Z10a. And Egg Tarts, unfortunately, are one map closer to being eliminated from this group. I think if they don't win here, their odds are very, very low of escaping the group. We're going to get a quick DT5 pick.
More
Z10a, keeping our lunch plans in mind.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Kind lady. 41-second map, 202 BPM, and CS5.
Okay. DT5 means CS5, so there you go. Yep. I love that we've gotten to the point where we're seeing hard difficulties still in what? Rank 300 to 30,000?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Gotta bring out the hard difficulties for this one.
Of course. I mean, this is 4.63 stars.
Yep. What's the AR on this? Is it still 9.8?
That's AR 9 after D2.
Oh, okay, so AR 7 before.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely a little bit dense for the DT side of things. Alright, Egg Tarts. Let's get this going here.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Somebody has no map, which is, I mean, not the end of the world. Good luck, friends, in the chat. We've got potentially our last match of this match coming up here. With the T5, we'll see Z10a can close this one out and put themselves at 2-1 overall in this group. Assuming they win this one, I think their odds of getting out of groups are very high.
Whoa. What's going on here? But again, this map's gonna be over before you know it, so one break could mean the difference.
It could.
Well,
we've seen Egg Tarts. Yeah, we've seen them win one of the short maps before with one miss from PA.
Got half the lobby playing DT2 still.
Yep, love to see.
There we go. Yep. All right, here we go.
Yeah, definitely accuracy could be a factor here because, you know, if your accuracy is down at like 81 or 78, for example, then the accuracy does actually make a bit of a difference. But Side has found the first miss. BA does trade it back though, so combo even, accuracy not going so hotly for Egg Tarts at the moment, but even with that big of an accuracy difference, the score is still flickering, which is like, which is why Score V1 is rarely used at tournaments.
Yeah, and Side with him over. Yeah, that's it. Game over.
A big win for Z10A, closing it out 5-2. They are going to finish their group 2-1, only having that one tiebreaker loss earlier this weekend. Egg Tarts are going to move down to 0-2, having now lost both of their matches 5-2. They do have one more match to be played, but likely means they will be eliminated in the group stage. Congratulations again to Z10A. I think that is going to do it for us. Thank you, Robot Skin, for the stream. Juno for the commentary. I have an eye flame, and last but not least, thank you guys all for watching.
See you again next weekend.